Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Sun here, back with another video, and this video is going to be about how casual choices causes casualties. I forgot where I seen it at, but it really impressed upon my mind because I know I can't be the only person to think like this. Like, I'm scared. I try not to do anything too crazy. I try to stay uniform for the most of my everyday life. Of course, I do spontaneous things, but I'm talking about the risky shit. Like, you ever hear about people just be like drunk driving, smoke, driving under the influence, and of course, they tolerance be changing and shit like that. But me, that's like one thing I'm like terrified of. Like, I feel like I can't do anything bad for too long. Well, I can't do that, period. But I feel like I can't do bad things. Let me say that in the sense of just because maybe just how I look at and view myself is like I feel like God gonna use me as an example for people around me, like for doing fucked up shit. I think that's like a big fear of mine, is that if I ever was to get out of line and just let's say just start being reckless. Like I said, I can't. Me personally, I understand and I believe in like my heart. I know I can't be reckless and just doing all type of loosey goosey shit. So I try to stay uniform as possible, and I just feel like I'm gonna be used as an example. And I think most people don't even think like that. Like I said, people just be living their life, and I can respect that. I can respect it in the sense of that it's an experience, right? Everybody got their own life. Everybody is experiencing something. They're just doing their thing. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to look at nobody sideways. And like I said, people hold themselves to whatever standard they hold themselves to. I wish people hold themselves to a better standard, but reality wasn't meant to be. Reality wasn't meant to be lived the same way. Let me say that, because it's already perfect. It's perfectly imperfect in the way that it's supposed to be with everybody and whatever path they walk down. But I think people take casual choices too lightly. And, of course nobody ever planned for anything, but it's kind of crazy how in reality we see how much bullshit goes on and how many things really come to manifest from people just not taking 2 seconds to really think about a decision they are about to make. Like, that bothers me. I think if I'm being honest, I'm brought into the world because of a casual fucking decision, and I'm like, and I'm not saying my life is fucking terrible, but you can see it's clearly a reflection of people not thinking about doing things before doing it, and thinking about the consequences, and thinking about what could happen or what can really come out of this. And all that really does is put more pressure on everybody else to perform, and pressure for them to, make the best out of a situation, when you can be smarter about it and make things easier for everybody and easier for yourself. So, and I think that's, even thinking like that, that's kind of hard for me to give people advice, because people, for one, people don't want to take advice. People just want to vent for real, and they already made that decision whether it's a good decision or not, and they have their own ideas about what they're gonna do. But people, they don't understand that they could prevent their own problems. It's almost like this sense, like, and I'm gonna talk about it on a different video, how, like, let's say they said like the gates of hell was closed from the inside, right? Like, people don't understand that their problems, their situations they cause them themselves. And if they wanted to fix their problems, all it takes is to shift their perspective. Stop thinking so emotionally or even just too logically. Some things you don't need to be too of anything. Anything too much of anything is bad. And more times often than not, people just need to change up and shift something just a little bit, because it's just a perspective shift, if I'm being honest with you. But people don't take their actions serious at all. It's like, and maybe that's the society we in now, where people just, we all in this state of suffering where, we all victims. And that's not wrong by a long stretch, but you got to understand that it comes a certain point in time where, you're not a victim no more, and you really just ruining your own life. And if you don't, you really are going to proceed to make others' lives around you more miserable. And I get, it's everybody got their own life, but I think people need to take more responsibility for what they bring into the world, what they create, and just the energy they bring around, period. How about I say it? And, of course, in the perfect world, that'd be right, and everybody would do it, but, it is what it is. But you should don't take any decision you making lightly, you know, because always your decisions. The thing about life is it always has a funny way to make things become full circle, and you be like, damn, I shouldn't even made the decision. And when you realize you shouldn't have made this decision, now you thinking about everything like, damn, like you caused this to happen, all because of even impulsive, impulsive feeling. All these things that's fleeting, that's not meant to stay. It's not meant to even. It's meant for you to experience, and then it goes about its business until the next time it shows back up. People make long-term decisions off of short-term impulses, and like I said, this is the reality of the world now. So, I mean, I'm not no saying I'm not no perfect person. Like I said, I still make my fuck ups, but it's always just, you know, the act of becoming more aware and becoming more conscious of what you're doing and trying to do better and trying to, you know, find a better way to do things rather than still conforming and still doing the, you know, same thing the same way. And, you know, it don't get nobody anywhere. So if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.